Hi everyone and welcome back to African Connection. I'm Denise. So today we are going to introduce a Cameroon culinary business, Chez Michelle, who is offering a variety of African delicacies to people, not only Cameroonians but Africans in Houston. So we have the honor today to sit and talk to the owners, Jean-Léon and Michel Bourlemont. So thank you again for allowing us to talk to you today. So, how is your day going so far?
Not too bad.
So, we all know Chez Michelle. Like every Cameroonian in Houston know who Michelle is, but we don't really know the story behind Chez Michelle. So, what is your background? What can you tell us about Chez Michelle?
It's a very long story, so I don't know where to start. When we decided to start making this business, because here in Houston, nobody was making African food, typically Cameroonian food. So, like those poulet DG, grilled fish, yeah. So we decided to just start making the fish and those other food like poulet DG. Bongo chobi. The soya, but the soya is not the stick soya, but the cutting soya, because people are used to the stick soya.
Yes.
And we Cameroonians, we know a lot about the chopped soya, one that we cut and we spice it up and serve it.
Nice. So I introduced you. Both of you are Cameroonians, so I know you started in Cameroon. So how was it in Cameroon, and how did you decide to come here and then start with the whole journey? Like, when did you come to the US?
Oh, that's like 15 years ago. About 15 years ago. But when we decided to move to America, it wasn't about this business. We came to do something else. But this America is a country of opportunity. If something doesn't work, you switch to the other one. And we switch to this one and it works.
So what were you doing? What was your original areas of concentration in terms of work? What were you doing before you
start doing this business?
Yes.
Yeah, we used to work with just like everybody. Clock in, clock out. And myself, I don't really like to working for people. I like doing my own business.
Okay.
Yeah. Even back home when I used to be in Cameroon, I used to run my own company.
Nice.
We have family business, friends, my brothers, my dad, my uncles, all of us, and everybody doing business. So, but in the beginning, like my husband just said, we didn't know that we can go too far. But we were trying to do something different. In African restaurant here, we can go and see maybe they say you see fufu, and everything. And we say, okay, maybe just do something different. And we try with the fish, with the soya, with the poulet, with the poulet DG, that Cameroonian food. But the fish, everybody can eat it.
Yeah.
The soya, everybody loves it. The barbecue ribs, chicken, everybody eats it. So we try it slowly at home. One fish, two fish. Maybe in the beginning, I was buying 5 fish for a week. Sometimes we couldn't even sell it. And we put it back. But now, sometimes we can't even answer our phone. So,
Yeah.
Because you're so
yeah. I can't say it's good, but we are fun. Yeah.
wow. So, and I know that personally because I come and eat at Chez Michelle, and I know I've seen a lot of other countries, not only Cameroonian stuff. So, how do you handle this success? Because I know you say you didn't know it was going to go that far, but now you cannot even answer your phone. So how are you handling the
business is something that, one, you have to be friendly, you have to, customer, be nice to people. And we have American consumer, we have Mexican, we have all African.
Everybody eats in Michelle fish.
So we can handle everybody. It's not easy, but we do it.
Okay. So one thing, but when was exactly at one point did you decide, like when was Michelle Chez Michelle was born? What was born? Like the time frame?
This business we started like, doing kind of catering at home at the beginning, just to build our customers, you know. So at the end, when I was like, hey Michelle, you know what? You can't still doing this business like this because the space is too small. We have to move forward. That's about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So we decided to open the place that you know. Yeah.
Okay. And in the process of moving, since you were catering at home, what about the regulations? Like, were you not afraid, or did you secure the business and in regulation wise?
Yeah, the system usually have to go get like a catering license.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can.
You have to take classes.
You take classes
For
on
2
catering.
days. You have to pass the exam. You have to pass the budget. You have to get a license to open a business at a restaurant.
And how long was the process of doing that? Like, how long did it take you?
No, like a week.
A week?
Yeah, no, to open the restaurant.
No, the procedures to get the
From
business
the
registered.
house to register?
Yeah.
To open the restaurant or the catering?
No, from the get-go, because
The paperwork.
yeah, the paperwork, like the regulation
No,
was.
it took about 3 to 4 months.
To get all the paperwork.
Yeah.
When I registered, I went to the city of Houston.
Take the classes.
Take the classes.
I have to wait for the city to come do the inspection and give it the okay to open the restaurant.
So as we mentioned before, you have Americans, Mexicans, on top of Cameroonians coming. So I know you have a culinary-based menu, like based on Cameroon culture. So do you introduce them to the Cameroonian culture, like to the way of doing food, or do you have some people that come to you and have special accommodations?
Our first goal in this business was to introduce customer to Cameroonian dishes. As I said before, like those poulet DG, bongo chobi, grilled fish and chopped soya. But we have some customer who, sometimes they like to get something different from what we're doing. So Michelle finally decided, start cooking stuff like egusi soup, because most of Nigerians like egusi soup. They like what they call okra. Yeah, they with fufu, and they always call it swallow. Swallow, do you have swallow?
Yeah, sometimes they say, oh Michelle, I don't want the fish today, I want
to swallow.
I want to swallow, can you take it over? Okay.
Yeah, so
it's not easy, but sometimes you are busy, you have like more fish to do, and somebody say, oh, I want food. I have to do it because it's my customer.
Yeah.
I have to make him happy. So that will take time, but you always say, don't worry, I'll wait. I know it's not bad,
it's not wrong. Yes.
I will.
So sometimes we just make some few plates of okra, egusi. Yeah.
So you can just come and.
Yeah, and that's for African. And we have like Americans or Spanish. Sometimes our own fish we eat it with Cameroon spices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because all my spices coming from Cameroon.
Directly.
Nice.
So they don't like it because it's hot. Yeah, it's really hot, and they like this stuff like ketchup. You have to be on the side and ketchup or mayonnaise or this stuff. Yeah, that's for Americans. Yeah.
So American eat it sometimes with French fries.
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah, most of them they don't know about fried plantains.
French fries. Can you get some? Can I get some ketchup on the side or some
French
mayonnaise?
fries or what is rice?
Rice.
Yeah, maybe rice also.
So in your fridge, you always have like a stock of.
Yeah, we have
Just in case.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just in case we have it.
Okay.
Just in case because we never know. Some can eat it. Some eat with plantain, some not.
Yeah, you know, like one fried or jollof rice or rice.
And to accommodate, for example, the Nigerians, did you have like to learn along the way, or did you get help to?
No, I don't have. I didn't learn for people. When I came in this country in 2001, 2001, my sister-in-law used to have a restaurant there.
Kitchen area.
Now they moved to Washington. So I worked with them for long. And she was just making Nigerian food. So it could say
Ogbono, all those, yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't know that food until I started working with her. I'm Basa from Cameroon, so we don't eat fufu. I learned how to cook fufu with her. Yeah. So for now, I learned how to cook, so I cook.
Nice. So I know in Houston, particularly in the few past years, they have like at least 2 other restaurants that open. One just also opened. So do you feel confident about the competition? Like, do you feel like you already won your customer base?
Personally, I don't feel like I have competition outside because I'm fine. Really, I'm fine. We don't feel it. Everybody and all our customers, we have all the same customer. Like, it's your money. You can spend your money wherever you want.
But the other thing, customer like to be moving around. If they come to Michelle today, I have to go, somewhere else, But I think we still have 100% customer. Yeah, because we know that what we're doing is very good and people like it.
Confidence, step on it.
Yeah.
Customers are always there.
Yeah.
Okay. So lastly, in terms of entrepreneurship, like you say, many people admire you, and especially I know I grew up in BC, so most of the time you're going to see the women handle those types of business. But here you have a power couple. That's how I like to refer to you as the power couple. So how do you handle being a couple and then business partners as well? How does that work?
First, we love each other. So the second thing, my husband is a good cooker. When I met him back home, so in the beginning when I was going to the city, I had to say them in English, I say it in French, tu pas voir ton chou.
When she come to my house, when I cook my fufu with all those hard food that men cannot cook. She was always kind of hungry. Hey, who cooked this food? I said, no, wait a minute. When are you coming back? I'm coming back on Friday. Okay, I'll take you to market. So I will buy my stuff, come back, sit down.
Sit down and he got everything in front of me. So he's a good cook.
I like to cook.
And he was 22, 23 years old.
I've been together for too long. I'm 50 plus, so it's a long way.
It's not like and we always do everything together, and we don't have a secret that make our business. I don't know how to say it, but it makes us to work hard. There's no secret, there's no problem. We have to work together like a partner, and we have to do it, and we have to focus what we want to do. And we make sure that everything that we're doing is good. If I'm not there, sometimes I go home for 2 months, 3 months. Hey, you can't tell you about himself. If it's not there, that we cannot leave the business by ourselves with the workforce. No, I have to be there, or we have to be there.
Someone has to be there.
Someone has to be there. And that make, when you have a business and your customer come on you and they say, oh, where's Michelle, where's Leon? I'm here. Oh, sometimes we can complain and they come and call us. Oh, Michelle, I don't want this.
You know how to fix it.
I know how to fix it. It's part of our business.
So knowing how to translate. So, and I guess you might meet a lot of young people. I guess also young entrepreneurs. So how would you translate your experience to them? What would you tell them in terms of starting, like jumping into business, either by themselves or in partnership?
It depends. A restaurant business is not easy. It's not for sure.
Yeah, you have to work hard. Make
It's
sure,
hard work.
because myself, I like to stay back in my kitchen because I want to make sure that everything that coming out of that kitchen has to be good. That's why sometimes my friend, when they come to visit me at the restaurant, they can't see me because I'm always inside the kitchen. I want to make sure everything that comes out of the kitchen is good, it's perfect. Because when customer comes and start complaining, I feel very bad. I'm like, well, this came out because I wasn't inside. If I was in my kitchen, it wouldn't happen. So for the young people, I'll just tell them, work hard. Work hard. That's the secret.
Just work.
And when you want to do something like going to school, you say, okay.
Work hard and like it. If you don't like it too, it won't work.
So have that passion to.
Yeah, you have to have that passion.
Okay. So are you guys planning to open a Chez Michelle branch Cameroon?
Why not? Why not?
Yeah,
In
Cameroon?
Cameroon?
Yes,
Okay.
in Cameroon.
Oh.
Because you're already established here, so.
We're going back home just for rest.
No, in Cameroon maybe do something else,
There's a lot of restaurants in Cameroon.
They already have all this over there, so we just try to bring what they have in Cameroon here.
Maybe something
We can't
else
do the
for
best.
So your goal was to bring
Bring
Cameroon to the
Cameroon,
US.
It's too much work.
Maybe I can just open another Michelle branch somewhere else here in USA. Maybe in Dallas or Austin or somewhere else, but not in Cameroon. I don't think so.
You don't think, if you do that, you don't think you might break the bond, since you guys are so good working together? If you open a branch somewhere else, what would be your action plan at that point?
To build it somewhere else?
Yes, let's say you go and open one in Washington DC now.
Yeah.
So now the power couple is, one is over there and one is over here, because the dynamic, I guess the dynamic of you.
Yeah, I can open it, it's not like we have to move there, stay there. I can open it and, just put people working there. I don't have to be there myself.
Nice. Wow. Thank you so much for having allowed us to talk to you today, and thank you for all the great dishes you do. Yeah.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, because I remember when I was in New Mexico, I would always come here and just go straight to Chez Michelle. Yeah. So we really appreciate that, and we're going to keep up with you guys to see what you're doing in the next years and keep encouraging our young people to venture, I say. So we should not be afraid to do that. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So it was Afro in Action, and we see you next time.